Hello everybody, my name is Ryan or M&R Productions, and in today's video I'm going to be comparing the three different types of Hoth Princess Leia minifigures. The first one on the left was released in 2004, originally with the Millennium Falcon, and it looks like this. It's a really nice looking minifigure for 2004, and also saw itself released in the 2006 X-Wing Fighter. So this minifigure saw two different sets. Of course, it was a early LEGO minifigure 2004, so there was no double-sided face or anything really special about this minifig. The face is pretty bland, honestly. There's no pupils, there's not much depth to it. It's just a couple of eyes, the eyebrows, and then the mouth. Her torso is very bland looking as well. I feel like there aren't a lot of details there. It's just a few lines and then basically the opening to resemble a jacket. So not much detail there. After 2006, it took us 5 more years to see this minifigure return, and it returned with the Hoth Echo base in 2011, and it was a great return. I feel like this 2011 minifigure really looked great for the time, and there's a lot of cool little details on this one that weren't on the original one. You can see the pupils on her face are there. She has much fuller and better looking lips. She had a brand new hairpiece at the time, I think. It definitely looks much better than the other one, although it is a different style as well. It's not the classic Princess Leia bun hairpiece. It's more of a different style of hair completely, so that's kind of something. She also is wearing white gloves as opposed to having tan hands. She has white arms as well as opposed to tan arms, which is more accurate. The torso remained tan and looks generally the same, although LEGO did include the type of printed cutout to give it more of a female minifigure shape. And when you look at these two minifigures side by side, you can really see how well that shape works for LEGO minifigures and making them look more female than they do if they just have the straight edge side to the print. So I think that really worked out well in this minifigure. Looking around back, you don't really find much. It's just kind of a bland print, although it's a lot better than nothing on the old figure, and you will find that second face that is absent on the earlier version of the Hoth Princess Leia. So obviously those two previous versions are pretty cool, but there was one big reason that prompted me to make this video comparing the three, and that's the brand new Princess Leia that came with the LEGO Star Wars UCS Millennium Falcon, the biggest LEGO set ever, and this thing is amazing. I mean, it's a great minifigure. You can see it's much different and honestly better than the 2011 version, and obviously looking all the way back to 2004 when this one was originally released, you're seeing a much larger jump, but I feel like the jump from 2011 to 2017 is really good. That's 6 years of difference, and you can see they brought out the printed minifigure cutout just to give that female feeling to it, and I think it is a little bit more drastic on the newer one, but I think it looks better. I like it. It's awesome for these Princess Leia minifigures. I just love the way the new one looks, especially with that torso, waist, and leg printing being so continuous looking compared to the older figures, which had just plain white legs, and you can see the difference in the look when you add in that waist and leg printing. It looks amazing, and I love the print on there. It's a lot more detailed, a lot more accurate. Working your way around back, you're going to find a much more accurate print once again. It's kind of got that mesh look to it, and it looks a lot better than I think the 2011 version. Obviously, the original version is blank, so you're getting a much better print on there. She does have that second face, of course, with the breathing mask for when she's inside the space slug, which is really awesome. That's an exclusive print. They've never had this type of face for Princess Leia before, which is really awesome. She actually kind of looks worried on that face print, so I think that's really cool, and I'm very happy that they've created this new Leia minifigure, and I think it's a great step in the evolution of the Hoth Leia minifigures. I think they have done a great job going through the years 2004, 2011, and finally 2017, and just making the minifigures great and much better every time so that it's worth getting them. Now, this is something that I find a little bit controversial. You'll see with the newer one, if you look into the pupils and the kind of face print, it's a little bit blurry. It's not quite as sharp as the older version. I feel like they have kind of lost that sharpness with the new version. I don't know about you guys. You can definitely tell in person that the newer version on here on the right, the one with the white torso, is a lot different looking in the face. Now, obviously, it's a different face print. It's kind of got a different look to it, but I feel like it's a different quality print. I feel like the quality of the printing has gone down with the face print on this one. It just doesn't have that sharp and finished look that the old one does. It's not quite as glossy, it feels like. I don't know. You guys, if you have both these minifigures, you can compare them for yourself, but I know a lot of people don't have both of these, especially seeing as the newer one is only in the $800 Millennium Falcons. I'm just noticing that the face print quality isn't quite there on the newer one. Now that might just be a little problem I'm having with this specific minifigure. It might not be, anything major that's been happening on all the minifigures, but it's just something that I noticed. That's it for this minifigure comparison. If you guys did enjoy, please leave a like down below. Subscribe if you haven't already, and if you have a request for a future minifigure comparison like this, let me know down in the comments section below. I'd love to hear what you have to say. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Check out one of these two videos on screen if you haven't seen them yet. Peace out.